Hello, everyone. This is Amy Dean, and I am excited to share with you that I'm going to be answering questions from all of you about what you need right now, what the highest transformation is that you are looking for. And today, especially, I will be answering one particular question that I received from someone here in our beautiful community. So the question is, I want to know, especially around the Akashic records and how to make sure I'm moving through any lower vibrational energies, how to make sure my space is safe, how to make sure that I am in the right vibration, right, to access the records. And then she also said, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. And, if I'm even achieving the results that I'm looking for. And a lot of this was about safety and making sure that there is a safe space in order to access the records. So I want to answer this question, but first I want to go into a couple really important things. One, the Akashic Records is a beautiful, beautiful place of divine light. It is a fifth dimensional experience. Therefore, the lower energies that we experience here in our three-dimensional world are not experienced in the fifth dimension of the Akashic records. So that's good news. That means that when you access your records, you are actually tapping in to that higher field, the higher vibration. So just by accessing your records with pure intentions means you're going to be on the right track, as soon as you get started with the process. Now, with that being said, I also want to address a couple other things here that are usually background factors that we're not thinking about or things that we have no idea about. So the first thing is that when we're wondering about safety, when we're wondering about how to avoid lower vibrations, there's usually fear connected to that. It's usually a fear of what we've heard before, a fear of what we've experienced before, a fear of things not going in the right direction, whether it's fear of spirits or fear of other things. So the important thing is to recognize, which part of me, because I talk about subpersonalities, which part of me is experiencing this fear? Because that is the part that will make it very, very difficult to access the Akashic records. So we have to address the fear first, instead of trying to create the space first of loving light, which automatically happens when you access the records. The first important piece is to say, or to identify rather, who is this part of me that is getting stuck? Who is this part of me that is scared? And what are that part of me's experiences? What memories do I have that associate with this particular experience of fear? So the reason why it's so important to identify your subpersonalities, and this is about your intentions of going into the Akashic records as well, is because we have many different parts of us. These are our subpersonalities, and they show up in different ways. And sometimes they are keeping us from our highest growth potential. So I would suggest, if you have not explored this inner world of different parts of you, this fragmentation that we all have of our human mind, that you do that first before you explore the Akashic records. And that is because you're going to get a lot of mixed results, and you might not even trust what you're getting. You might not 100% feel connected to what you're getting, and you might be afraid of what you're getting. And these are all just different parts of you showing up. So I hope that helps to understand that it's not just about accessing the records, but we have to take a step back and say, why are we accessing the records? What are we trying to heal or work through? And it's important to note that at the core of everything is our inner child wounding. At the core of all of our suffering, and at the core of why we even want to access the records to begin with, because there's a separation that has happened from our true divine selves to this experience of our lives, right? And what we're going through each and every day. So I hope that's helpful just to get you started on this experience. I have several other trainings that you might be interested in as well to check out. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below, and please do share your experience of this and what parts that you might discover along the way. And I look forward to learning what you discover.